Welcome, folks. Great to see you here. Such a big audience tonight. We're really excited to share this concert. My name is Dr. Jerome Flegg, and of course, we're joint presenting this concert with Professor Jody Beneke. We're really excited. It's called Wings of Imagination. So the last one, you might think, well, what's imaginative about that? Well, it's a Norwegian march. So often you think marches, you might think John Philip Sousa, Stars and Stripes. You might think American patriotic marches, which are definitely a lot of the great marches. So that was a fun little curveball, a new Norwegian folk tunes thrown into a march. This next tune we're going to play is called Incantation and Dance. Actually, before I talk a little bit about that, a couple quick thank yous. Hold your applause till the end. Thanks to everyone who makes these concerts possible. Hold the applause till the end, please. Band manager Drake, you're amazing. Professor Jody Beneke, who's our department chair. House manager Enrique Rojas, and also Celia Rojas out there. David Bozarth, who will be moving on starting next semester to a different place. He's been amazing. Thank you, David, for all you've done to keep the music department running, concerts happening, the building functioning beautifully. We really appreciate all that you've done. Media Services for all the amazing recording and the mics that you're going to hear with the choir that really made this thing ring in this hall. Donors that are not on the program this time because we ran out of space, but donors, we thank you so much. And last but not least, thank you to all of you for making these concerts possible. Give that whole list a big round of applause. Percussion, I'm sorry, but I have a mean surprise. You're going to get your instruments ready. So this next piece, what we say is called Incantation and Dance. So incantation, of course, evokes a prayer-like sound or prayer-like feel to it. So you can hear an opening that's almost this solemn, beautiful, haunting sound in this really beautiful flute duo you'll hear in the start. Then the piece quickly gets into sort of a fast, fiery piece that's throwing accents in. So lots of imaginative rhythmic accents. You may even hear some Stravinsky kind of ideas thrown in here. You're also going to hear lots of very imaginative uses of percussion. So percussion really gets featured in this next one. Percussion, just show us what a couple of these sound like. Can you show us the guiro, please? What is a guiro? Play it. Yeah, go. Okay, that's the guiro. Show us, and if you just play something loud and big on each of these instruments so to hear, show us the timbales. So we'll recognize when we hear timbales in this piece. That's a good one. That's in the piece. Congos. Can we hear the congos in this piece? Just give us something big. Excuse me, bongos. I had the wrong thing around. So bongos are the smaller ones. Congos are the bigger ones. One more time with a B. The bongos, please. Daniel? Beautiful. And there's a couple other ones where that doesn't get better than that. There's a whip that you get to hear in two pieces. You're like, what? A snare drum? No. Bass drum? No. It's a whip. Let's hear what that sounds like. And then a couple of the more traditional ones. Let's hear bass drum, timpani in that order. Just to remember what those sounds like. Bass drum. And then timpani. So we hope you enjoy. There are lots of very imaginative color splashes of sound that you're going to hear in percussion. This is called Incantation and Dance. Okay, if you have a stage pass, zip on up here now, because this is the piece, we'll do that. Anybody here like short and sweets? So this concert, we gave you a lot of different flavors, then boom, next thing, that's kind of the flow of this thing. So this is the last piece of this half. They say good things come in threes, right? 1, 2, 3. Second half, if you want to know what's kind of coming up, you'll have intermission, brief 15 minutes, and then we'll get going again. There will be chamber music in the lobby, after intermission, vocal soloists, then chamber singers, then Santa Rosa Symphonic Chorus, this beautiful big choir up here in the front, then 2 pieces to end with a bang with both the band plus the choir. So that's all coming second half. Anybody like the holidays? Any feel like it's kind of a nice time of year? So this is one of those songs that's just kind of a general happy spirits. We figured we'll let these folks come up. A sleigh ride, actually it features a lot of fun percussion. It's something I'm sure you've heard it. You've probably heard it on the radio countless times. It's one of those holiday classics. You can't have a holiday concert without this. So this is the last piece for this half, and then all that other great stuff is coming up in the second half.
My own fan club. Club on stage behind me. Thank you so much, Symphonic Band. You totally rocked it. Oh my gosh. I just love Sleigh Ride so much. Yeah, you guys were the best. Thank you so much. My name is Jody Beneke, and I'm the director of the vocal and choral program here at Santa Rosa Junior College. So welcome. I just think, so glad that Jerome, Dr. Flagg, is willing to collaborate with us because, as you can see, it's a logistical challenge. And as you know, you'll see I'm going to be conducting from in the middle of the house. We're going to leave the house lights up for the first part of the second half so that I can see them and they can see me and I can see you and you can see everybody. So thank you for this little look behind the scenes. But I'm so excited tonight to be able to introduce our first guest artist, and her name is Jackie Diaz. She went to school here, and she was in the Heights and killed it, and she was in Shrek and was the dragon and killed it. And then she went off to UC Irvine, got her degree down there, and Jackie is going to sing for us this evening, and she's not afraid of anything. I've heard that. So. And her collaborator on the piano is Nancy Hayashibara.
She swims so well, but still she's afraid of water. So she won't go near the sea. Not me. Katie's afraid of darkness. She sleeps and all, but still she's afraid of darkness. So when the lights are out, she has to hold my hand. I don't understand. Dark or sky, I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me, where's the challenge if you never try? So watch me fly, I'm not afraid. Daddy's afraid of babies. He got through me, but now he's afraid of babies. Guess he's scared of what they'll be. Not me. And Mama's afraid of crying. And though she tries to hold it in, she's afraid of crying. And she can look at me with tears stuck in her eyes, and I don't know why. I'm not afraid of anything, be it growing old or going out of style. I'm not afraid of anything. Who would give up what they want without a trial? Another mile. I'm not afraid. And I hear the calling of adventure, and I hear the ringing in my ear. The lights are glaring, trumpets blaring. I'm right here. And I hear the calling of tomorrow, and I feel the stirring in my bones. And David loves me. He's afraid to hold me. Listen to the calling of excitement. Can you feel the pounding of my heart? The lights are ready, pulse is steady, I can't start. Never stop the calling of a challenge. Blasting on the water and the stones. And David loves me. He's afraid to tell me. David loves me. He's afraid to trust me. He's afraid to hold me. and he'll always be. He's afraid of me, and I'm not afraid of anyone. I am sure to win with anyone at all. I'm not afraid of anyone. Not a soul alive that can get behind this wall. So let them call and watch them fall. 'Cause after all, I'm not afraid.
And we'll hear a little bit more from Jackie later on in the choral part of the program. Also, I have two other wonderful guest artists who will collaborate with us on a couple of these pieces, and Dr. Shell Nordesen, sorry I said that wrong, Shell, wherever you are. I know he'll be here. Dr. Shell Nordesen will be our guest percussionist, and we will have another guest vocal soloist, Gage Osborne. So I want to be sure that you heard them announced. And look into your program. On the last couple of pages, you'll see a little bit of a translation for some of the pieces we're doing, program notes, and things like that. We're singing an African piece after the next piece. We're doing Pure Imagination, followed by an African piece from South Africa in the Xhosa language. And this is a beseeching prayer to the omnipotent Lord, asking, what have we done wrong? Why do we kill each other like we do? And please take this cup away from us. So it's a prayer of supplication. And after that, we will sing a piece called A Christmas Carol Poem, written by a very dear friend of mine, Ron Keane, who's a wonderful composer. And after that, we will do Children Go Where I Send Thee, and I just draw your attention that this is a modernized arrangement by the son of one of the original singers who made it popular in the 30s as a hit in the late 30s. So it's an interesting take on it, and I know you'll enjoy that. So here to start that part of the program are the chamber singers to sing Pure Imagination.
buen cabal. Así sensei de busweni ben kosi. Babo, tiko son magla. Babo, tiko son magla. Muy buen cabal. Así sensei de busweni ben kosi. Babo, tiko son magla. Babo, tiko son magla. Muy buen cabal. Así sensei de busweni ben kosi. Babo,
Mic on? It's on. There we go. Surprise! It was so beautiful. Okay, great. Let's start that again. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Well, I just want to say that I think that last number is just killer. But I hope that Gage and Jackie and Chal would know how much we appreciate them. They were really important. Nancy, thank you so much for doing an entire bass part. And I don't know, I'm sure that Jerome has said things to you like there are really lovely things to eat out in the lobby, so don't run away. Do say a few things to our artists tonight. And if you feel so moved, I believe there are designated donation receptacles out there marked, for the Symphonic Band, Band program, and for the choirs program. So please, any loose change, I could shake you on your way out the door if you'd like, but I mean, why not just get rid of it before I do that? So just please do that. We appreciate all of the support that you give us, and thank you for being such a nice, big, lovely, wonderful audience tonight. Thanks again. To Dr. Flagg for allowing us, as you can see, this is quite an operation of logistical dexterity to get a 55-voice choir in back of a very large symphonic band with lots of brass instruments in it. So we're also very grateful to Media Services and Theo Shatnoff, who helped us by putting some mics back there to make sure we can get across that whole various tuba section, all the trumpets. So we're going to just do this. Would you look in your program if you would like to see there is translation of the Hebrew that is in the first song, When You Believe, which is a lovely interpolation that Stephen Schwartz put into this very fine piece from the Prince of Egypt. So there's a little translation of what it is we're singing in Hebrew. And as you know, we're right in the midst of Hanukkah, so it's a little bit of a nice shout out to that. And Sonia Di Volare is from the video game Civilization 6, and Christopher Tin has done some wonders again by creating this fantastic piece for instruments and voices based on many writings of Leonardo da Vinci about the dream and imagination of flight, something he never got to experience, but of course many of you have, in the meantime, been lifted by man's creation to fly with the birds. So Sonia Di Volare will be our final piece tonight. Thank you, and I'm going to give it up to Dr. Flagg, and I'm going to join the sopranos and sing along because it's fun.
Thank you.
Folks, you've been a wonderful audience. Thanks again for being out here making this concert possible. Such great energy. You were part of the show, so everybody give a big, big welcome and appreciation for all these people who came out to see us play. It's amazing. Thank you, of course, Jody Beneke, thanks to this fantastic choir, this amazing band, everybody who made this possible. Just a quick plug to put in for the spring. You all seem like you're having a good time. I'm just getting that vibe. So the spring, there's a lot more great stuff coming up. You can always stay up to date with us. Music.santarosa.edu through the events tab. May not be fully up there for spring yet, but very soon it will. A couple spring highlights. I'll just throw a few of you. Singers, there's a vocal performance down in LA. There's a whole variety of choir, solo voice concerts, a special presentation by Nancy Hashpara. Jazz band's going to Reno Jazz Festival in April. There's a pro trumpet soloist, Julia Knowles, and composers worked a lot with Herbie Hancock. He's going to work with our jazz big band in March. The May band's concert features multimedia projections, student-produced videos to go with the music. So that's just a little bit about what's going on in the spring. We hope you enjoyed this last piece. I think Professor Beneke set it up so beautifully. It's the dream of flights, right? And we say more. We hope we see you in 2024. We hope you enjoy this uplifting tune. It translates to the dream of flights.